Hello students, today I am going to start again the chapter 2. This is inverse trigonometric function. In the previous video I discussed the domain and range of the inverse trigonometric functions and their principal values. In this section we will discuss about the properties of inverse trigonometric functions. This will help you to solve the questions on the basis of inverse trigonometric functions. Students, the first property is sine inverse 1 upon x is equal to cosec inverse x, where x is more than or equals to 1 and x is less than or equals to minus 1. You can prove this property also. To prove this, let sine inverse 1 upon x is equal to y. Sine inverse 1 upon x equals to y, it means you can write as 1 upon x equals to sine y. Okay, from here you can find the value of x. The value of x will be 1 upon sine y. Now see, 1 upon sine y, the reciprocal of sine function is cosec, so you can write here cosec y at place of 1 upon sine y. From here again you find the value of y, then you will get cosec inverse x. Okay, now see here, y is equals to sine inverse 1 upon x. Can we put here the value of y? Sine inverse 1 upon x is equals to cosec inverse x. Hence this property has been proved. Now see students, from this property you can write also as sine inverse x is equal to cosec inverse 1 upon x. Sine inverse 1 upon x equals to cosec inverse x, and sine inverse x is equals to cosec inverse 1 upon x. You can use this to solve the questions. The next property is same as the sine inverse x. Here cos inverse 1 upon x is equals to sec inverse x. How will you prove this? To prove let cos inverse 1 upon x is equals to y. Here cos inverse 1 upon x equals to y, it means you can write 1 upon x is equals to cos y. Okay, from here you can find the value of x. This will be x equals to 1 upon cos y, and the value of 1 upon cos y is sec y is equals to x. Now find the value of y. Y will be equals to sec inverse x. Now put the value of y from here. Cos inverse 1 upon x equals to sec inverse x. From this property you can write also as cos inverse x is equal to sec inverse 1 upon x also. Next property is tan inverse 1 upon x is equal to cot inverse x, where x is more than or equals to 0, x is more than 0. You can prove this property also same as above to discussed. Let tan inverse 1 upon x is equal to y. Here 1 upon x equals to tan y it will be. Now find the value of x. This will be 1 upon tan y. 1 upon tan y you can write as cot y x. Okay, now find the value of from here y is equals to cot inverse x. Now find the now put the value of y. This is tan inverse x here. Tan inverse 1 upon x is equals to cot inverse x. Okay, from here you can write as also tan inverse x is equals to cot inverse 1 upon x. Now student, the second property is sine inverse minus x equals to minus sine inverse x. Sine inverse minus x is equal to minus sine inverse x. How will you prove this? Now see, let sine inverse minus x equals to y. If it transfer this sine inverse this side, then you will get minus x equals to sine y. Then you will get x equals to minus sine y. And you know that sine minus theta is minus sine theta. So minus sine y you can write as sine minus y. X equals to sine minus y. Now take both sides inverse function of sine. If we take inverse function of sine in both sides, here will be sine inverse x and here will be sine inverse sine minus y. If we compose inverse function with the function, then you will get the identity function as I discussed in the functions chapter. So remember those theorems and properties. We can write sine inverse sine minus y as minus y. Sine inverse x is equals to minus y. Now find the value of y. Y is equal to minus sine inverse x. Now substitute the value of y. The value of y is here sine inverse minus x. So it will be sine inverse minus x is equal to minus sine inverse x. Now hence proved. As I discussed here, sine inverse minus x equals to minus sine inverse x. With the help of this proof, similarly you can prove both properties. These both properties, tan inverse minus x equals to minus tan inverse x, where x belongs in real number, and cosec inverse minus x equals to minus cosec inverse x, where mod x is more than or equals to 1. Next property is cos inverse minus x equals to pi minus cos inverse x. X belongs in closed interval minus 1 to 1. How will you prove this property? Here cos inverse minus x equals to pi minus cos inverse x we have to prove. To prove this, we have to consider first cos inverse minus x equals to y. From here minus x is equal to cos y you can write. So you can write also as x is equal to minus cos y if you transfer this minus into right side. And we know that cos minus theta is equals to minus cos theta. Cos pi minus theta is equals to minus cos theta. Here given as minus cos y. At place of minus cos y, we can write cos pi minus y. X is equals to cos pi minus y. From this step you can write. Now take cos inverse in both sides. If we take cos inverse function in both sides, here will be cos inverse x and here will be cos inverse cos pi minus y. Cos inverse cos, here inverse function and here function. After composing, then you will get the identity function. It means then you will get this value. Cos inverse cos will be vanish here. Only pi minus y remain. Cos inverse x equals to pi minus y. So you can find the value of y. Y will be equals to pi minus cos inverse x. Now substitute the value of y. The value of y is cos inverse minus x. Now substitute here. If you substitute here, it will be cos inverse minus x is equals to pi minus cos inverse x. Now this property has been proved. As I discussed the property cos inverse minus x equals to pi minus cos inverse x, you can prove these two properties same as above. Sec inverse minus x is equals to pi minus sec inverse x, and cot inverse minus x equals to pi minus cot inverse x, where x belongs in real number. After these properties, we have another properties you can prove also, and this will help you to solve the questions. Okay, this is the fourth type. First is sine inverse x plus cos inverse x is equal to 1, where x belongs in sine inverse x plus cos inverse x is equals to pi by 2. This is pi by 2, where x belongs in minus 1 2 1. Sin inverse x plus cos inverse x equals to pi by 2. X belongs in minus 1 closed interval minus 1 to 1. How will you prove this? To prove, we have to consider sin inverse x is equals to a. Sin inverse x is equals to a. From here you can find the value of x. X will be equals to sin a. You can write also as sin a as cos 90 minus theta pi by 2 minus a. You can write cos 90 minus theta is sin theta. Here cos 90 minus a is equals to sin a. It means we can write at place of sin a cos 90 minus a. X equals to cos pi by 2 minus a. Now from here, if cos transfer in left side, then it will be inverse function. Cos inverse x is equals to pi by 2 minus a. Now substitute here the value of a. This is sin inverse x. Now substitute cos inverse x is equal to pi by 2 minus sin inverse x. Now transfer sin inverse x into right side. It will be positive. Sin inverse x plus cos inverse x is equal to pi by 2. Now this property has been proved. With the help of this property and proof, you can prove further properties like cos inverse, this is tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is equals to pi by 2, and third, sec inverse x plus cosec inverse x is equals to pi by 2. Means here in the fourth type property there are three properties. First is sin inverse x plus cos inverse x equals to pi by 2, and proof of this property is like this. And second type property is tan inverse x plus cot inverse x equals to pi by 2, and third property is sec inverse x plus cosec inverse x equals to pi by 2. Okay, from these properties, three properties, you conclude that sin inverse x plus cos inverse x is equals to pi by 2. It means if we find the value of sin inverse x, it will be pi by 2 minus cos inverse x. If you want to change the sin inverse x in the form of cos inverse x, at place of sin inverse x you can write pi by 2 minus cos inverse x, and same as cos inverse x is equals to pi by 2 minus sin inverse x. Okay, for the functions tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is equals to pi by 2, you can write tan inverse x is equals to pi by 2 minus cot inverse x, and cot inverse x is equals to pi by 2 minus tan inverse x. And for the third property, sec inverse x plus cosec inverse x equals to pi by 2, this will be sec inverse x equals to pi by 2 minus cosec inverse x, and cosec inverse x equals to pi by 2 minus sec inverse x. Here students, few properties also related to inverse trigonometric function we have. Sin inverse x is equal to cos inverse under root 1 minus x square is equals to tan inverse x upon under root 1 minus x square. It means if sin inverse x is given, if you want to convert into cos inverse, tan inverse, cot inverse, sec inverse and cosec inverse, how will you convert this? If you understand for sin inverse x, then you can convert any function in any inverse trigonometric function into another inverse trigonometric functions. Now see, here given sin inverse x, and we have to convert this sin inverse x function into cos inverse, tan inverse. To convert this, we have to consider sin inverse x is equals to a. If we consider sin inverse x equals to a, from here you can write x equals to sin a. Okay, but we have to convert this sin inverse x into cos inverse first. From here you have to find the value of cos A to convert sin inverse x into cos inverse. Now find the value of cos A. We know that cos A is equals to, in trigonometric identities, cos A is equals to 1 minus sin square A. Okay. Now substitute the value of sin A. The value of sin A is here x. Now substitute 1 minus x square. This is cos A. So you can write A is equals to cos inverse under root 1 minus x square, and the value of A is here sin inverse x. Now substitute sin inverse x is equals to cos inverse under root 1 minus x square. By this method you can convert. If you want to convert it into tan inverse x, now proceed further. We have the value of sin A, this is x, and also we have the value of cos A, this is 1 minus x square under root 1 minus x square. From here we can find the value of tan A. We know that tan A is equals to sin A upon cos A. Now substitute the both values of sin A and cos A. The value of sin A is here x, and the value of cos A is here under root 1 minus x square. This is equals to tan A. Now we can write the value of A, this is tan inverse x upon under root 1 minus x square. Now substitute the value of A. The value of A is here in first line sin inverse x. Now substitute here sin inverse x is equal to tan inverse x upon under root 1 minus x square. By this method we can convert any inverse trigonometric function into another inverse trigonometric functions.